Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and I'm doing things slightly differently with this design because I'm going to do it in two parts. So this video, part one, I am going to be applying the acrylic design, and then in the second part I'm going to be doing some hand painting, finishing off with bling and top coating. So I am working on Liza, my red iguana hand today, and I'm just getting her all prepped, and you may notice I am wearing gloves. I hate wearing gloves, I avoid them, I do not work well in gloves, but my nails were looking horrendous when I filmed this video, so I had to cover them up, and gloves was the way to go. So I am using All Gems acrylics as usual. I have got Crystal Clear and Angel White, and then my absolute favourite Cover Pink, Rosabella, and the star of this design is Charlize from the Sweet and Sexy Elite Glitter Collection. This is the glitter collection of the week. I have got other designs on my Facebook and Instagram using the other glitters, but I wanted to use Charlize in a video. I'm starting off just doing my thin clear base using Crystal Clear, and I'm working with the Kate acrylic brush, and then I will get into the actual acrylic design, which is a super simple one because the focus of the design was the hand painted design. So starting on the ring finger, I am doing a reverse smile line, pink and white. So I'm starting off with Rosabella for my nail bed. First bead is getting that smile line in shape and in place, and getting out any little bits of fluff or dirt that seem to have found their way into my acrylic. And then you can see I'm just using the sides of my brush to really shape that smile line, doing as much of the work as I can so there's limited filing, getting that nice and neat, making sure I've got a decent wall that I can butt the next colour up to, but we can always add a bit more height with the next beads. And then I'm going in with the cuticle bead here, tucking that product in so it's nice and neat, and then just blending that bead into the first. More fluff in there. It seemed to be a fluff design today. And I am going to make sure I've got my apex here with Rosabella, so I did go in, add a little touch more until I was happy, and making sure that that smile line wall was even all the way around. If you find it's not, just file the surface to even it up when you file that smile line. And once I'm happy, I'm going to leave that nail bed acrylic to set before I come back and do the tip. Just finishing off tidying it up, and now on the middle finger, this is my accent nail for this design, so I'm keeping it super simple and just doing a baby boomer using Angel White and Rosabella. To be honest, I could have just done a whole nail of Angel White or a whole nail of Rosabella. Most of it was covered anyway. I wasn't worried too much for once if it was not quite perfect. So just done the white and gonna let that set very, very slightly before I go in with Rosabella, and I'm just doing on the index finger Rosabella from the tip and just fading that sort of halfway down the nail because we're going to do a couple of glitter ombres with Charlize on the index and the pinky. Going back now to the middle finger, and I'm just applying Rosabella at the nail bed and just blending that over Angel White. As you can see, I'm not sort of working this perfectly. They actually work really nicely together anyway, so I didn't need to faff around too much. Just tucking that cuticle bead in, making sure it's nice and neat, and just blending that into the white. And then on the pinky, again, I'm going to do another glitter ombre, but I'm doing the glitter from the tip. So I'm applying Rosabella at the cuticle and then just fading that product down the nail. I wasn't worried about how far because I was just covering it with glitter. Just making sure that cuticle is nice and neat, adding a touch more if I needed to. And then I am going to file my smile line. I love using this metal willow file for smile lines. You can get right up into the wings, really crisp them up. It's an amazing file to use. I highly recommend it. And now I'm going in with Angel White on the tip of this smile line. It was wet. It was too wet. I should have drained a little bit of liquid out of this bead, but never mind, we made it happen. Making sure I get that white right up into the wings. Now normally I would use white as a design powder if I was doing a smile line like this and encapsulate it with clear acrylic. I didn't with this one. I used it as the strength powder that it is. So it doesn't matter if I go over top of my nail bed because it'll all file away. I'm just making sure I've got a full cover of that Angel White at that tip, and I've got all the structure that I want for the nail. Try and tidy it up as much as I can because it does limit the amount of filing you have to do, but you know, it doesn't matter if you do. And if you whiz it over with your e-file, it's like easy peasy. So just going back in, checking all the angles to make sure the structure is there. And then I'm going in now with Charlize on my index and pinky glitter ombre. So starting at the cuticle on the index finger, little bead, making sure I've got it nice and neat, and then I'm just pulling that down the nail so it overlaps that Rosabella, and just sort of fading it out slightly. I did faff around a little bit, but I cut it out. And then on the pinky, the same in reverse, so from the tip feathering it down. And then this is the design part of it, or the acrylic design part of this set done. Like I said, it was super simple because the focus of this design was the hand painting I'm doing on the middle nail, and I decided that I would show that in a separate video, otherwise it was going to make one super long video and I didn't want that. So we're just about at the end of this video. Wow, short and sweet. So I do need to encapsulate these nails now in clear acrylic, making sure I've got the apex, all of the strength and the structure in the nail, and we're going to file them back to shape, ready for my decoration. So come and join me in part 2 and see what I created. Bye for now. Mwah!